Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Long time no record. I know I haven't been on here in a fat minute, but I am back, and although I'm not making any promises on like an uploading schedule, I am going to try to upload videos 1 to 2 times a month just to keep you guys up to date. So today I'm going to be doing a really exciting video. I'm going to be doing my go-to glam look. So this is what I do whenever I am getting ready to go out. This is a makeup look that is long lasting. It's full coverage for the most part. It is unclockable, and I can say that I do get I get a good wear out of it without any oils. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. It's just a simple eye look and a flawless looking face, and you'll be looking bomb if you follow my steps. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start off with priming my face. I am going to be using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. It's definitely the best primer that I've used. It gives your face a nice sticky feel, but not ridiculous. The Milk Hydro Grip Primer is supposed to set on your face for about a minute before you kind of put foundation on it. I'm not going to be doing anything foundation related for a minute, so I'm good in that sense. But I'm going to move on to brows, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I don't know if it's going to show. This is in the shade Dark Brown. This isn't my favorite brow pencil, but it definitely gets the job done. If you want a good brow pencil, I would suggest the NYX Eyebrow Duo. That one is really bomb, and it's half the price of this. What I do with my brows is I go really heavy on the tail, and when I get to the front, I more feather it out. So it's just super light strokes so that it's enough to give it that hair-like look, but not enough to make it look like I drew on my brows, even though I did. So I'm just going to go ahead and conceal my lids to begin priming them for the eyeshadow. To set my eyelids into place, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. You can literally use like any powder that you have. You don't have to, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to be going in with my Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. This is the first edition. She did come out with a second one, for those of you who may not know. But I like the first one. I'm just going to be using that one, and I'm going to go in with my first shade into my crease, and it's called Mocha. It's this 4th one on the right hand side, and I'm just going to take that into my crease. And I love the formula from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I feel like the formula is also really bomb. The colors are really pigmented. It's super easy to blend out. So like if you're not used to wearing eyeshadow, if you're not one to normally wear eyeshadow, I feel like this color just is perfect. So I'm gonna go in with my second shade. This is Central Park. So this is the 5th shade from the bottom. I'm going to use this also in my crease, but I'm going to take it more so onto my lid.
Hey, it's Restless Modern. Thanks for listening on RM Reach. Be sure to subscribe. Follow our Spotify playlist.
And then I'm going to go back in with the first brush that I used, and I'm going to kind of blend my my crease shade in with my actual lid. Okay, and you can see like now I've cleaned it up. So like I was saying, I'm not really into like winged liner these days, but I still like a winged eye look. So I'm gonna take this NYX Duo angled brush. You guys can see that. But I'm just gonna take this Duo brush, and again with my Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette, I'm gonna take Soda Pop and Abyss. It's the two darkest shades in the palette, and I am going to use these to kind of make a winged liner look. I normally do this with tape. I don't like doing this without tape, but YOLO. And the beauty of you doing it with eyeshadow is that A, it doesn't have to be perfect, and B, if you make it too harsh, you can just take a little brush of any kind. You can, I'm just gonna use just like a random brush, and you can kind of wipe it away to soften it again if you think that what you did was too harsh. I feel like that's perfect. It's a little too harsh though, so I'm just gonna kind of.
Hey, it's Mrs. Money. Thanks for listening to our page. Be sure to subscribe and follow us.
I'm just gonna smoke it out. Because I just want it to look like there's a winged line. Like I just want the softest whisper of a wing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and then I'm gonna come back. So next I'm gonna just go ahead and apply my mascara. I'm just gonna use the Milk Kush eyebrow, the Milk Kush mascara, and you literally can use any mascara that you want, because I'm going to be applying falsies. So it really doesn't matter like what it is that you use. So I'm gonna be using the Lilly lashes. These are my favorite. I love Lilly lashes. I love how good quality they are. I love how long they last. They look bomb AF, and yeah, I just like them. They're really pricey. They're 30 bucks per pair, but when I tell you these things will last you, let me tell you, they will last. And I feel like, I don't know if I'm bugging, but they're super easy to apply. And the lashes that I'm going to be using today are in the style Mykonos. Mykonos are my favorite. And you want to let the glue get tacky on your lashes. I use the Duo Glue, and Duo Glue usually takes a minute to dry, fully get tacky. So I just kind of brush it. I mean, not brush it. I fan it. And depending on my mood, I'll apply them with either my fingers or the tweezers. Today I'm just going to use tweezers. So I'm literally just going to place the mirror directly below, and I'm going to just and voila. Eyebrows and eyes are done. So now I'm going to move on to the next step in my makeup, which is my foundation. For my foundation of choice today, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is literally my favorite one. So it's medium to full coverage. It's buildable. Like, it's just everything that you want in a foundation. It's super lightweight. Like, it doesn't feel like there's really anything on your face. And I personally like it. And I'm also going to mix in the L'Oreal True Lumi Glow Amour drops. This is in the shade Golden Hour, and I like this because I feel like it just gives me a more doll-like look. I don't know, I might just be reaching, and we're gonna go ahead and just dot this on her face, and she looks a little like, we make her work, okay? Don't drag me because I make it work. And plus this foundation oxidizes.
Hey, it's Russ's Money. Thanks for listening.
So
Be sure to subscribe.
please don't. Oh, and I know you guys see my sides are shaved, my hair is short, so a lot's changed. So next I'm gonna color correct, and I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this stuff is hella cheap. It's like $5. You can get it literally at the beauty supply store or anywhere. And I use this primarily under my eyes to cancel out the darkness, because I know you guys saw how dark my under eyes were before. Alright, now I'm gonna conceal, highlight, and contour my face. So to contour, I'm gonna use the Covergirl Trueblend concealer, and this is in the shade Espresso. And you always want to go darker, like 2 to 3 shades darker. I'm gonna conceal with the L'Oreal Infallible, and I'm gonna use 2. One is to conceal, and then one is to highlight my face. And I like it to be super bright under my eyes. I used to not like that look before, but now I do like it. To conceal, I'm using, what shade is this? This is the shade Honey. This one is my favorite concealer. It's super full coverage. It's cheap. You could get it from anywhere. And it does what those expensive high-end concealers do. I'm gonna actually blend out my contour first. I blend out my contour before I blend out my concealer, mostly because I like my concealer to get tacky, and that gives it a more full coverage, seamless look, in my opinion. And also, I just feel like the contour, you don't want to sit on your face. You don't want it to sit on your face for too long and dries. Oh, and also I'm using the Real Techniques foundation brush. I have 2 of them. One of them is for foundation and one of them is for my contour. And make sure you just blend it into your hairline. I don't have one, obviously. And okay, guys, please, I'm just gonna say this like one time. Blend out your contour. Blend out your contour. Because I see some of you guys, like, you'll have a bomb face and then you turn and I see your contour line and I'm like, you ruined it. And who are your friends and why didn't they say anything? So please, blend out the contour. Blend it up, blend it down, blend it all around. Like, blend it. Because this is how you walk out. This is how some of you guys walk out. No cap.
Wow, you're so...
Hey, it's Russ's Money. Thanks for listening to our Be sure to subscribe.
And then you can take your foundation brush and you can just make sure everything is just a lot more seamless. You see that? Blend it. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just blend out my concealer, and I got this brush. No, oh my god, you're lying. I got this sponge from Macy's. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my face, and this is Almond in the shade, no, 410 Almond from the L'Oreal Infallible as well. Literally, I am obsessed with these concealers. They're just so buttery and like full coverage.
Hey, it's Restless
And I'm just gonna go ahead, and I didn't let this sit on my face for very long. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out. Next, I'm going to bake my face. This is the part of your makeup routine that can make or break your face. I feel like you should always invest in really good powders, whatever you know you use. I feel like you should always like really invest in a good fat powder. So a lot of people ask me how my face looks so flawless, how are my pores gone, how's my face not oily for so long, and it's because of the Laura Mercier powders. So I actually use Laura Mercier in translucent, and I also use Laura Mercier in medium deep. The reason being, translucent gives a crazy looking flashback. However, the medium deep has red undertones. I don't know what Laura Mercier was thinking when she designed this one. It's not a lot of black people out there with red undertones, so I don't know what she was thinking. But when you combine the two of them together, it cancels one another out. So the translucent cancels out the red undertones, and the medium deep brings color and depth back into your face, and so you don't have that flashbacky looking look, you know. Again, we're not trying to get clocked out here. I'm gonna powder up my whole face, and I'm just gonna use this random brush that I got. Just gonna go ahead and bake my face with the little mixture that I created. And guys, watch. You're gonna see how flawless my face looks. You do make sure that you need to be careful with where you place your bake, because once it sets, it ain't going no damn where, okay? I like to get around my smile lines. I smile a lot, I talk a lot, so I am going to get creasing, but I still like to try to diminish it as much as possible. So when I bake in this area, what I do is I blow air into my cheeks. I am gonna just wipe this off of my face. Okay. My camera died again, so I just went and I contoured with the Anastasia Beverly Hills powdered bronzer in the shade Mahogany, and I used my e.l.f. Flawless contour brush for that. I love this brush. Again, super cheap, and it gets the job done. Set my face, and this is the best spray that there is in the world. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick. To decrease your chances of flashback, you can just take a sponge that you have and just take it over the areas where you baked. And I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my face using the Maybelline Master Chrome. Hit pan on it. Absolutely love this stuff. And I'm going to also use a e.l.f. highlighting brush. Okay. Alright, y'all, so now we are going to do our lips. I'm in the mood for a glossy lip today. Normally I do a matte lip, but I want a glossy lip today. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to first take my Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner. This is in the shade Crucifix. It's just a nice, gorgeous dark brown. Next, I'm going to take the Tarteist Lip Paint, and this is in the shade Birthday Suit.
Hey, it's Restless Modern. Thanks for listening on RM Reach. Be sure to subscribe, follow our Spotify playlist, and hit.
I'm going to use lip gloss from the beauty supply store. Let me tell you guys something. You do not have to spend a lot on lip plump lip glosses or whatever the hell these companies are trying to sell you. Dollar lip gloss from the beauty supply store, girl. And the thing is, you don't need a lot. You need just a little bit to kind of add that little bit of gloss to it, make your lips look wet, sexy like. And this is it, guys. This is the look. This is literally my go-to glam whenever I'm going out somewhere. I sometimes add steps and take steps out depending on like where it is, what I'm doing, how long I need my makeup to last. But yeah, this is it. And it really doesn't take long to do. The only reason why it took me long today is because I was talking to you guys. But yeah, a subtle wing, brown liner, a glossy lip. It's a look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I know I'm not consistent with videos, but like I said, I am going to try to upload videos 1 to 2 times a month, depending on how conducive my schedule is. And yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.